Running out of power.
Do you want to get your thing?
It says.
Training started.
Oh, sorry guys, hold on.
Training paused in 2 seconds.
Oh no.
I just want to shutter us.
Funny, you got a female voice and Marcus got the male voice.
Yeah.
Stopping session. Starting session.
Oh yeah.
Alright, ready for the show?
Okay.
One more second.
Friday, we're allowed to break.
Alright, guys. Well, as Rachel says, it's Friday, so welcome to Tough Cookie Training Live. I'm Anton, this is Rachel. Friday, we traditionally have our brick or bread, I keep saying bread, bruising, the brick pile or the bruising workout. Keeping with the theme of the last week, the previous week, we're going to be doing some more HIT workouts. This time it's going to be the Fran HIT, and it's a different twist to it. Rachel's got a very
Deceptive.
deceptively hard twist to our Fran HIT, which she'll explain later. And we have 3 rounds for three different Fran HIT workouts for about 2 rounds each, depending on how much time we have, really. And then we have some new toys here called TheraBands. Most of you already know what the TheraBand is, and I'm just going to show you a couple of our favorite exercise with the TheraBands. Okay, so we'll spend maybe about the last 5 minutes of the class. I'll take us to our warm up, and Rachel's going to take us through our workout. So we're going to start with 30 seconds of bodyweight squats with the TheraBand.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
here's another thing I learned. It has to be on your skin and not on. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
It has to be on your skin and not
On your
Pants.
hairy things.
on your pants, because that's what causes it to roll down. So anyway, 30 seconds squats, 30 seconds lunges, which is going to be very hard for those,
Oh yeah.
and 30 seconds of RDLs, which is just fine. In for 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to some squats. You gotta keep your core engaged as you push your butt out and back. I like to swing my hands slightly in front of me. You can do this without swinging, as long as you're keeping your core engaged and your knees very stable. Don't want your knees moving back and forth. Got 10 more. Yeah, 10 more seconds. I'm very close. I'm very close to it. 10 more seconds. I'm off by about a second and a half. Good. In 5, 4. Lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Feet close together. Take a step forward lunge. Exhale and step back. Now, Rachel, what are you doing there? Standing leg raises.
Yes.
I see.
It's not easy.
What muscles do they hit? 10 seconds.
Well, for me, it's always going to be different for me because I'm super tight here, definitely here. What else?
So the hip flexors.
My quads.
10 more seconds.
Super sore. My quads.
All right. That's the effects of distance running in 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to do some RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. Basically, I'm just sliding my hands down my legs, keeping my knees slightly bent as you reach for the floor. Now, traditionally, a lot of people think that you have to do this with your legs locked. You don't have to. Okay, all you have to do is hinge forward, whether your legs are bent or whether your legs are locked. And you don't have to touch your toes. My hands are nowhere near my toes. They're actually closer to my ankles. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to our squat position, we're going to have a reach. We're going to squat again, reaching across to touch the opposite foot. Now, how do these TheraBands feel when you do these? Do they feel any different?
Yes and no. It helps to keep, especially if you're somebody like me who has overactive. No.
Adductors?
Yes, thank you. Sorry. Whatever makes my feet do this.
10 more seconds.
It helps keeps my knees over my toes instead of doing this.
Right. You don't force it. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunges for me. I'm gonna add that reach. Good. So my knees aren't in the mood to participate today. So I'm gonna take it a little easy. And by easy, you can either take a step back lunge, or in my case, I'm just going a lot slower, pushing myself off that front knee. I got 10 more seconds of this when we're gonna do our touchdowns. We're gonna add a third set to this, the windmills, basically extending the range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Standing with my feet together, tapping my right toe with my left hand. Actually, I'm grabbing that toe of my shoe with the opposite hand and pulling myself slightly down. Very good. Inhale as you come down. Exhale just before you release that pose. Got 10 more seconds. We got another 90 seconds of warm-up procedures. In for 3, 2, and 1. Back to squat position. Place your palm or even just your fingers on the floor and reach for the ceiling with the other hand and then come back up. You're still squatting, but you're bringing yourself even closer to the ground. Again, if you don't have quite that range of motion, just place your fingers on the floor. If you do, place your palm and you bend your elbow. We got less than 10 seconds. We're gonna do the same thing for our lunges. Feel that the knee suddenly woke up. 3, 2, and 1, and is a willing participant to this evening's workout. Good, and then step back. And I hope that you guys had a fantastic week. It was really hot and smoky here in Southern California, as well as Northern California here. Bay Area had its worst air quality of all time, recorded history this past week. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna do what Rachel was doing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do inchworms in 3, 2, and 1. While Rachel's doing her leg raises, I'm gonna do inchworms. Just gonna slide my hands down my legs, get down to a push-up position, push myself back up. So this is a bit more intense than just leg raises or toy soldiers. So feel free to just do toy soldiers, with or without bands. Oh, with the bands?
Yeah.
You got another 5, another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Awesome. So that's our traditional warm-up. Something easy. I like to call it portable because you can do it anywhere, anytime. No need for any type of special equipment. All right, so now Rachel's going to take us to Fran Hiit, which is a combination of cardio, some kind of core or plyometrics, and of course the main sets, which are the lifts.
Okay, so in order to understand this workout, your first exercise stays consistent time-wise, your second exercise decreases in rep, and your third exercise increases in time. Got it? Cool. Yep. So for first exercise,
do 3 rounds.
Yeah, you can do 3 rounds. You can modify this however you'd like. You can only do the cardio once. That's totally fine with me because some people did that sometime this morning. Yeah. Oh, not on purpose. I just kind of forgot. So we're gonna do 1 minute of cardio. Anton's gonna be doing jump rope. For my warm up, I'm gonna be doing jog in place. Just if you don't have a jump rope, or if you're on your 5th level of your apartment complex and you don't want to make too much noise. So we're gonna do one version of our cardio for 1 minute in 3, 2.
Already?
Oh yeah. So, well, I mean, okay. So give yourself time to set up. 1 minute of cardio. After that, our lifting movement, our hinge lifting movement is going to be 15 deadlifts, followed by 15 seconds of core or kettlebell swings. Got it? Dope. If you don't, that's fine. We'll be doing it along with you. In 3, 1 minute of cardio, 2, and 1. So if you're me, jogging in place is super beneficial because when you get to perfect your form, when you're not going anywhere. Sometimes if you're me, you look to the left in a window when you're running and you go, oh God, that's not right. So jogging in place, the one thing you want to think about, either, at least on this round, raising up those knees or kicking that butt. This is probably more beneficial for me because I tend to drag my feet.
That's a good drill. But,
yeah, let's do the butt. So halfway there. We're halfway through our cardio already. And then this is your warm-up. Think of this as either your warm-up or your recovery. Because this is the thing we do we do everything 3 times. But this time limit stays consistent. So you can either 15 seconds left, go high intensity, or use it as recovery or your warm-up. 10 seconds left, move on to 15 deadlifts. I'm going to pick up 2 sets of dumbbells. Wait, 1 set of 2 dumbbells in 3, 2, and 1. So normally when we do Fran, it's borrowed. I'm sorry, you can use my heavy kettlebell if you like.
No, that's fine.
Normally when we do Fran, it's a workout, rep count workout, borrowed by the artist formerly known as CrossFit. So they normally start with 21 reps. I think that's outrageous, so we just dipped it to 15.
And it's 2 exercises too.
And it's just 2, not 3. So we're just gonna set up our deadlift. You can do Romanian if you like, because now I know the difference. Or wide set, regular deadlift, pushing the booty back, 15 reps. Whatever you decide to do, looking forward, keep that spine nice and neutral, abs on, knees are soft. I think this is 3 for me.
15 reps.
Ugh. So this is working. This is like the 8th time I've said this phrase this morning. This is working your posterior chain. What's your posterior chain? Everything behind you, hence posterior. But it's also working your lower abdominals. Remember, when you come down, don't round that spine. Look forward. Keep that spine neutral. Shoulders down away from your ears. What do we have? How many more do we have?
That's 13. 14. And 15.
I'm going to do one more because I think I took a little bit too long by talking. So, third exercise, 15 seconds. This is the least amount of seconds we're going to have for either core or cardio. I'm going to start with core with flutter kicks so I can take a look at the clock. 15 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Anton's choosing to do kettlebell swings, which is awesome. When we say core or cardio, I mean, it's a pick-em. Woo! In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that was round 1. Round 2, we go back to our 1 minute of cardio. So now that I'm nice and warm, I'm going to pick up my jump rope and do this for 1 full minute in 3, 2, and 1. I'm never going to get sponsors if I keep talking like that. So, this is round 2. You can use this as your recovery. So you can do jog in place, you can do jumping jacks. What else can you do? That's another cardio.
We're going to do shuffles.
Shuffles, you can do boxer shuffles, you can do butt kicks. You can go through our warm up again. Air squats. By air squats, I mean dynamic squats, meaning you're not moving too fast, because a minute of air squats is disgusting. 30 seconds. Wait, that's a lie. We do that for our strength test.
Right.
It's not disgusting. It's not just something you should do all the time.
You know, I think we're going to do that tonight.
Oh, that's, yeah.
It's
about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's minute and rep.
15 seconds left. Oh, yeah. You guys, we're toying with a 2-minute AMRAP. No rest. 2-minute AMRAP with battle ropes. In 5,
Oh my God.
4, 3, 2, and 1. So back to our second exercise, which is our deadlifts. Instead of 15, we're decreasing the reps to 12. Meaning you can pick up a heavier dumbbell or switch to a kettlebell. I'm going to demonstrate with a kettlebell for those of you who don't have dumbbells. So for me, I'm going to have to do my feet wide. You can do narrow, but I'm not going to pick it up that way. In 3, 2, and 1, just 12. I shouldn't say just. 12 reps. Inside, soft knees. Don't roll those shoulders forward like I just did. Keep them back and relaxed. Halfway there for me. I want to listen to this whole album. This is so great. 8. Woo. Those cheer competitions. 9. Woo. 10. 2 more for me. Remember, working posterior muscles. So if you feel it in your lower back, please stop and reassess. Third exercise. Back to core or cardio. So we're increasing the time. 30 seconds. So Anton again is going to demonstrate my kettlebell swings. I'm going to do flutter kicks for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 42. I had to really try hard and do that there. Okay, so if you notice from the side, I was up here. That is a version of a core exercise, but that's not technically what flutter kicks are. 10 seconds left.
No.
Keeping, oh wait, no? Oh, sorry. Now we have about
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
30 seconds.
I just really want it to be over. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that was round 2. Round 3, back to our jump rope. Now I'm going to use this as my recovery round. So I'm going to be jogging in place, doing those butt kicks. In 3, 2, and 1. So we have 3 workouts. I don't know if you saw the photo before our video. There's 3 sets of this. Wait.
Yeah, 3
rounds. Sets. So basically when I write these workouts, I try to hit a hinge motion, a pull motion, and a push motion. So if this doesn't float your boat, pick 3 of those workouts or 3 of those exercises and build your own HIIT, Fran. Again, if you really feeling frisky, more than halfway there on a Friday, that 1 minute of recovery or work doesn't have to be cardio. It can be a mile run. It can be a minute of core. It can be 30 seconds of core. It can be a 15-minute bike ride. It's totally up to you. 15 seconds left. But keeping the mechanics of the, I don't know why I'm doing this. Keeping the mechanics of the exercise simple. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and last round. So this is our,
saying, I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm sorry. Or French. I love when Joey speaks French. Okay, so our last round. 10 reps, meaning that this is the lowest amount of reps we have for our functional movement. So theoretically, if I had heavier dumbbells, theoretically, I can pick up heavier dumbbells, but I'm not. You're gonna push the booty back, come down for 10 reps, right? Okay, everything on camera. 1. I find that the more stressed I am, the smaller my handwriting gets.
I'll tell you what, these 10, it's gonna feel just as intense as the 15.
Amen.
After all this work. 7, 8. In fact, the 15 was the easiest 10. 9, 1 more, and 10.
So this is I think this is the harder version. Not that any other version is not easy. I think this is the harder version because your last exercise is the longest. So 45 seconds of core or cardio. I wouldn't ask you to do a minute of kettlebell swings. That's insane. You're more than welcome to. But
Let's start with a lower intensity for the first.
yes.
Okay, 5, 4. Yep, let's finish this minute. 3, 2.
Woo! So you notice there that I probably should have been laying my legs on the floor. How flutter kicks really put a lot of stress on your hip flexors and your quadriceps. So that was my bad. But in the flutter kicks, my spine is staying as neutral to the floor as possible. I'm exhaling to bring that belly button all the way down to the center of the earth. 10, wait, no,
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Sorry. I can forget where I am. I don't know what day it is. We have this
Just
15
know it's 5
seconds.
o'clock every time.
Yeah, there we go.
5 o'clock everywhere.
10 seconds. Again, flutter kicks can be pointed. Flex feet, Batmas in 4, 3, 2, and relax. So that was our hinge exercise. Our second workout is going to be a pull exercise. So the base still stays the same. You have your 1 minute of cardio, which could be high intensity or recovery, your 15, 12, 10 rows, and then 15, 30, 45 core or burpees. I added that just to make sure that we're not doing 90 minutes of kettlebell swings. You can keep with kettlebell swings if you like, but burpees aren't your
We're
air
used
spot.
to that.
You want to take us through this one?
Sure. So everybody knows what we're doing for the first line of every series. The only difference would be the pulling movement. In this case, it's going to be a row, dumbbell or barbell. I believe Rach is going to be doing the barbell. I'm going to use dumbbell. So the way I do dumbbell is the same setup as an RDL. So feet closer together, knees slightly bent. And I would start with my dumbbells by my side. I'll simply shift the dumbbell in front of me and then row up and down, okay? So a lot of people like to do palms facing in. When you do palms facing in, you're using more of your bicep. It tends to become more of a bicep curl rather than the row. So I would suggest that you go palms facing your knees. Or if you go palms at 45, so you get a bit of both. You get some bicep, and you also get some upper back. All right, so same thing. We're going to do 60 seconds. So does it have to be 60 seconds, Rachel? What if people really hate cardio?
No. You could go run a mile. I say hate cardio. Go run a mile.
Go run a mile.
You can run around your block.
30 seconds is fine. 30
Yeah.
seconds is fine. Because sometimes 60 seconds of cardio can this is not really pure cardio. It's just too much pounding on your ankles or on your toes. So if you have a bike, do 60 seconds on a bike as well, which is probably what we're going to do. All right, guys. You guys ready? We're going to do another round. Takes us about 9 minutes to finish each. So we'll try to keep it under 9 minutes for this next one. Okay?
3, 2, and 1. So I'm back to my jogs. Let's pretend that we have downstairs neighbors.
Land like a cat. Land like a cat.
So not our cat, but so I'll take you through the proper setup for a barbell row. It's a little different than a dumbbell row, but it's almost the same. I like using the barbell over the dumbbells just because I have a direct line of where that bar is going. Again, you can always look at where your elbows are. Sorry, halfway there. I talk too much. Guys, thanks for inviting us to thank you for letting us come on your journey.
And if you don't have heavy dumbbells or heavy barbells, you can do flies. Same movement, same position, same starting position, palms facing each other though. And then just opening your arms out to the sides, bending elbows at the top of the movement.
In. 5,
Should have that spaghetti.
4, 3, 2, and relax. Woo! So the way that I'm going to set up my barbell, almost the exact same way that Anton set up with his dumbbells. Setting up in that deadlift position. I like to use the width of my thumbs away from my hips to pick up that bar, making sure that my spine stays neutral. 15,
15.
3, 2, and 1. So if you notice, I'm sliding that barbell almost parallel,
Yep.
close to my legs. It's on my legs basically. I'm rowing to my belly button, elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Almost so as if you had $500 in ones back there. That stack is being squeezed. Never posterior chain. Everything behind you.
Last 15. All right. 15 seconds of whatever. I'll do burpees.
I said I was going to do burpees.
Yeah, let's do burpees. It's
15
only for 15
seconds.
seconds. So how many do you think we can do? Maybe 5? But one burpee every 3 seconds. We'll see.
Sure.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Five seconds. I'm not counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, not bad. 8 burpees in 15, 16 seconds. So, all right, so that's set 1. Set 2. Cardio remains the same. We drop the barbell or dumbbell row to 12 and up the burpee count to 30 seconds. Okay, ready? 2.5 minutes in. Starting with our minute in 4, 3, 2.
God damn it.
I know, right?
I'm trying to not.
Gravity's not on our side right now.
I'm trying to not touch the bar with my feet anymore because I learned that is unacceptable in lifting competitions. There's a lot of things I didn't know that were unacceptable in lifting competitions.
Yeah,
Swearing.
very technical about that. 20 count.
Swearing is not it.
And again, if you're not comfortable with the cardio, just switch to something shorter. Give me 30 seconds only. 20 left. Whatever works. Get your heart rate high. You've done your job.
You can do squats.
Do your squats.
You can do our warm up again. Oh, no,
Yeah, 10 more seconds. Yeah. Why not? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So now we're gonna drop it down to 12 reps, but just because we dropped it down doesn't mean it's gonna get any easier. We have been pre-exhausted. This is our second set of pulls. Drop it down, like you're picking it up, and just pull it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now it's 30 seconds of the third exercise. It's your burpees. We're gonna do that again. Gonna round it up, right? Gonna round it up. All right, we're gonna round it up. 8, 4, 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So if we did 8 burpees in 15 seconds, that's not to say that we're gonna do 16 in 30, because as we cross that 15-second barrier, probably might get slower. 10 more seconds though. I'm not counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 15? 15. Yeah, ish. All right, so we're way ahead of our schedule here. Just cross the 5-minute bar. If you want to keep everything within 9 minutes, no more, no less, then this is a time for you to just maybe take a minute off. So we got another minute of cardio left, followed by only 10 rows, about 45 seconds of burpees starting. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
So I'm going to be splitting out my time. 30 seconds air squats, 30 seconds jogs. Using this time in air squats to recover using the last 30 seconds to not.
Speed it up.
Yeah, 5, right?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 30 seconds left for me. Well, 30 seconds left for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So in this position, spine stays neutral.
29.
You're not leaning forward. Less than 20 seconds left. Kicking that butt. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. 10.
10.
Okay. Don't pick up the barbell like that. Be better. Be better. 10.
5 more. That was a lot harder than the 15. All right, so I'm more used to doing my burpees with my wrists in a neutral position, which means my palms are actually facing each other. So I'm going to set my dumbbells up in that order. That way when I do my burpees.
So you're going to do half of a burpee.
All right.
I'm going to do a low plank position.
All right, start. This is for 45 seconds, so we're going to finish on the 8-minute mark. 4, 3, 2, go. Again, when I know that's a 45 seconds of burpees, I tend to start a lot slower. And I just try to pick it up after every 15 seconds split. That's 15 down. But to notice, even if you try to pick it up, your body's not cooperating because you've already extended it. So don't expect to be able to pick it up 100%. 15 to go, but the intention is there. The effort level doesn't change. 10 more seconds. In fact, the effort level increases, even though the pace remains the same. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. So we finished out in 8 minutes. Getting better there. Getting better. All right, so our last one. The written workout was bench press, but we'll probably just do a push exercise, such as push-ups or shoulder press if you want to. So the first exercise is again 1 minute of cardio, and then the third exercise is another minute of core or sandball stands. But I think we can go back to kettlebell swings instead of the sandball stands. Or you can do sandball.
For my core, I'm going to use the TheraBand. There is a way that you can do sandball slam. You can probably even do a high pull or another kettlebell swing if you want. There is a way to make that kettlebell a sandball.
Oh, that's right. Well, okay, so how about this, Rich? I'm just going to do 3 different types of kettlebell swings, like figure eights, hand-to-hands.
That's standing forward.
Or, yeah, exactly. Or we can do side bends. All right, so 1 more move.
3 more minutes of cardio.
3 more minutes. Of
Some
cardio.
more minutes.
Love it.
I'm not going to do that.
Let's see how precise I am with my jump rope. See if I can miss these dumbbells.
In 1 minute. In 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to do my air squats again for 30 seconds as my recovery. Ugh. And then 30 seconds in, I'm going to switch it to box or shuffle. 15 seconds left for me, meaning 45 left for you. If you're doing just one exercise. Again, you don't have to do the full minute. You can just do 30 seconds.
Just go as far as you can go.
Now for me, 30 more seconds. So I'm going to do box or shuffle. Again, if you have, I guess I could probably move the kettlebell out next time and do soccer kicks. Or you can do traditional soccer kicks, which are my most hated exercise. Knee. My IT.
That's not very plyometric.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that
10 more
anymore.
seconds.
I'm too old for that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So I'm going to do the push exercise of the overhead press.
Okay. With 10? With 20s? Damn.
It's not as impressive as it looks.
That's hardcore. All right.
So we got 15.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do Arnold.
Okay.
Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 6,
15. I'll join you later.
Okay, so 4, 15 seconds. Let me slip this on. See if I can keep this on the whole time for the next round.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you could do flutter kicks with this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be horrible.
Okay.
Okay,
So I'm gonna do a hand-to-hand swings for 15 seconds. It's 15, right?
yes. I'm gonna do a horrible job.
8, 4, 3, hand-to-hand swings. Keep the kettlebell on the floor. 2 and 1. Pick it up with your right. Switch to your left.
It'd be probably better if you paused doing this. 10
5,
seconds now.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Alright, so round 2. Kicking it off again with 1 minute of skip rope. Or are you gonna continue with your body
Yes.
weight?
I'm gonna do body weight.
Body weight then. Okay. This is gonna be for 1 minute. 3, 2, and so we started at the 2:35 mark.
Oh,
20 down.
this is not easy. Oh.
Well, it's our third. Basically, it's our 9th or 7th, 8th minute.
This is also not easy.
Are you working hard with mine? Oh,
Yeah,
it was your heart rate is down. You got 25 seconds to go.
it's not as high as it should be.
Well,
I
and
can
that's
tell when I'm not
cardio.
working very hard.
That's cardio. 20 to go. Ten seconds left. I'm gonna do 12 push-ups this time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. So I'm still gonna do push-ups. I'm gonna join Rachel for the overhead press later on when it's down to 10 because these are 30-pound dumbbells, and I've never done that more than 10 reps. Okay. So I'm gonna 10 push-ups from me once. 10, 11, and 12. Good.
So now 30 seconds of core cardio,
Okay.
depending on what you want to do.
So what I'm gonna do is called a high pull, single arm high pull, which means I'm gonna swing the kettlebell, pull it towards my shoulder, 15 seconds off the right hand, switching at the top, 15 seconds off the left hand. So it's a single arm high pull. Okay. Get 5. You ready?
Yeah. I'm
4,
ready.
3, you can catch up. 2, and 1. So pick it up with one hand, pull it to your shoulder. You can probably see that rising off my heels. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch at the top with my left. Bring it down, bring it back up towards my left shoulder. Start cocking your arm or your wrist for a punch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we come down to our last set. So we're a bit behind schedule here. We'll probably end at the 8-minute mark. So we're gonna do 1 more minute of cardio, jump rope, or body weight. Another 10 pressing movement. I'll join Rachel this time for the overhead press. Just like my spaghetti lunch. This thing all tangled up. All right, in 4, 3, 2, and 30 seconds. Sorry, 60.
I mean, I'm doing 30 seconds of this, so you're not wrong.
Ish.
Good.
That's 20 down. Well, by then, we've done so much of this that every set gets harder and harder.
Oh, this beat is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, play music.
10 more seconds.
Play
You can
music
also
if you're
do that
working out,
for-
I promise.
Well, you know, I see a lot of people working on their driveways,
Good.
doing it on the curb.
I mean,
10 more seconds.
sorry, it's so
That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. All right. So now I'm going to do a ratio for. So, well, see, what I should have done. I should just grab one dumbbell, press it over my head for 15 reps. But I think I could do 30. Guys, for this one, 10 reps. 30. One, oof, two, maybe a little bit of push. 3, 4, 9, and 10. All right, and finally, come down to our last workout.
I guess it's
45 seconds. 45 seconds of figure eights. I'm gonna hold the kettlebell at the corner, swap it between our legs. 3, 2, and 1. So Rachel's doing the banded toe taps. The toe taps is already what we call the front plank movement, where you're in the low front plank, lifting or shifting your toes or your leg from one side up and down. Securing it with the TheraBand increases the intensity of the workout because it gets your IT, hip flexors, your psoas, and your glutes involved. 15 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. Great stuff. This is going to be a wrap in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are done. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff, everyone. So that was our Friday night workout. Hit Fran. So there's a different twist to the hit Fran that we normally do. Instead of decreasing the load, we maintain the load on the cardio, decrease the load on the single lift workout, then increase the load or the time on the third workout, which is either kettlebell swing, core, or this, in the other case would have been applied metrics and handballs. So we're going to continue with the hit workout. Next week we're going to include more EMOMs. We did this really crazy EMOM one time. It's a 10-minute EMOM where we started with 6 reps of each exercise, ended with 15. People were barely finishing at that minute. So we're going to kick off our Monday workout with that. Okay?
sounds fun.
Yeah, and then we're going to do some more TheraBand workouts too as we experiment with these TheraBands and throw it into our workouts. Okay? And then for our YouTube subscribers, we're going to be doing some tutorials, very short tutorials for as far as powerlifting goes or the ladder workouts go. So whenever we get the chance, we're going to post, edit, and do the graphics on that one. Okay?
Not just live workouts.
Not just live workouts. All right. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you again really soon. Have a safe weekend. Stay cool, stay safe, and be well, be tough.
If you guys have time this weekend, go subscribe to my friend DeMaurice Russell's channel. It's a meal prepping channel. He has a meal prepping business. So if you're lazy like I am and don't want to cook, not that you don't have the time, he'll be more than happy to supply you with meals and also maybe teach me how to cook. We'll figure that out. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye. I know you have the time. Just go down the YouTube rabbit hole. It's
I'm
not
baking some banana bread tomorrow.
Oh, yes.